Hello, my name is River Yeo. I'm a nurse and GAPS practitioner, and I'm here to tell you about the who, what, when, where, why of GAPS. Where is GAPS? If I were to ask you where's Weight Watchers, you'd probably point me to a particular storefront where they meet. If I were to ask you where is Whole30, you'd probably point me to their website for a grocery list so you can run into ShopRite and fill up your pantry with whole foods. If I were to ask you where is GAPS, I would say drive out of town by about 30 minutes and it's at a local farm. So Dr. Natasha, who created GAPS, the GAPS protocol, is running a farm of her own right now because the more that you learn about what's going on in here and how it became damaged, the more you realize that it has everything to do with the quality of our soil and the land that we live near. So where our food is coming from. The food that our food is eating is what is causing us health or problems. So GAPS is on the farm. When one of the first things that I do in my group coaching or in my private clients is I challenge you to go meet your farmer. If you don't know where they are, ask the Weston A. Price Foundation. They can tell you. They can give you a whole list, whoever your chapter leader is in your area. And we go to the source. We go to the source of real food, because even organic food in the grocery store is really more of a faux-ganic. It is not free of glyphosate. It's not free of glyphosate and some of those other pesticides and chemicals. They've been put through chemical washes. Even the organic chickens, they've been through like 3 chlorine baths before they arrived to your counter. Who wants that in their body? Not me. So if you want to get fresh ingredients that have not been exposed to these chemicals, then you gotta go meet the man who does that. Usually it's small families out on a beautiful farm. You can meet the chickens, you can meet the cows, and it's awesome. It's a great experience to get back in touch with your food, to bring your kids along and let them pet the animals and experience where food comes from. So important. Where is GAPS? It's in your kitchen. You are going to be spending a lot more time, quality, lovely time in the kitchen when you go through GAPS. I highly recommend bringing some people with you into the kitchen, whether it's your kids or your spouse or some friends. Cooking in every culture is often a communal experience. I always think about the people I met when I was in Africa were always out drying their maize or grinding their maize together. They'd have like one big pot and they'd all have a stick and they'd all take turns, grinding that maize. And they did it together, and cooking together is a beautiful experience. If you've ever had, I have so many beautiful memories of Thanksgiving, cooking everything from scratch. There's something special about it, and you can bring that beauty of cooking from scratch into your everyday, and it doesn't have to be as exhausting as Thanksgiving. So getting familiar with your kitchen, falling in love with the kitchen, with the slowness of the feel of a dough, or the crunchy sound of slicing through some vegetables with your knife. The aromas of having a broth just bubble up and fill the room with a beautiful fragrance all day long. That is the beauty of being in the kitchen. Where is GAPS? It's in the kitchen. Where is GAPS? It's in your gut. The reason that I fell in love with GAPS is because I'm a nurse and I love understanding the why and the pathology and what's happening and where is it coming from. A lot of health advice these days is drink a lot of water, do a lot of exercise, eat a lot of celery juice, drink a lot of celery juice. And there's not a lot of why. What exactly is happening that benefits me from those things. And that is why I love Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride's books, Gut and Physiology Syndrome, or her original book, Gut and Psychology Syndrome. They explain in great detail in a very simple way that anyone can understand, but also in a very scientific way that a professional in the healthcare system can really appreciate the why, how it happens, where in your gut is this happening, where in the cellular connections are things starting to fall apart and cause leaky gut or increased permeability in the intestines. Yeah, that's the beauty of GAPS. I appreciate so much that it is all about your gut and where in your gut is this happening, and it's the foods that we choose to eat are directly related to the structure of your body and the beautiful way it was designed to regenerate itself and to heal itself. GAPS is awesome. Where is GAPS? It's outside town at your local farm. It's in your kitchen. It's in your gut. If you want to find your way through GAPS, and I would say, number 1, read her book. Number 2, reach out to me if you want one-on-one coaching to walk through it. Number 3, if you would like to have a course that can slowly drip this information to you, because maybe you're not a book person, you like visuals, you like audio, you like it to be experience, you want someone to give you one challenge for this week and one challenge for the next week and take it one step at a time. There's a course coming out in January that I'm releasing, which includes all of these things and more. If you need community, food is all about community. We need to do this together. You can sign up for my online course as well as my group coaching, where we go through the online course together this January. So check us out. Sign up for my email list if you want to be the first to be in the know about these up and coming things.